the last few shows, we followed the ups and downs of planning and carrying out the OSIRIS-REx mission. Just like a movie sequel, there is something bigger, grander, and more complex in the works. Back in 2021, a stellar group, pun intended, of top planetary scientists was chosen to head up a committee called Voyage 2050. Their mission, which they chose to accept, was to analyze the scientific merits of visiting various moons of Jupiter or Saturn and help the European Space Agency map roads towards innovative technical solutions that would make such a mission possible. The final recommendations came out last March, and a new mission has been decided upon with the tentative launch date of 2040. The first place winner is, can anyone guess from this artistic view? Enceladus! Aiming for transformational science and considering the characteristics of each moon and future planned missions to Jupiter and Saturn's ocean worlds, the scientists identified Saturn's moon Enceladus as the most compelling target, followed by Saturn's moon Titan and then Jupiter's moon Europa. No space agency has ever landed on little Enceladus, and yet it has enormous potential for new science, particularly in the realm of habitability. But following what could be ECA's credo of AAA, ambitious but achievable always, in June of this year, the planning stages of the mission had begun. Enceladus had received a mention before, but now suddenly this little moon has crept into the wow category. Enceladus is a tiny world, a mere 310 miles in diameter, and one of 146 moons that orbit Saturn. Until just recently, it was considered to be one of the least interesting moons in the solar system. But it has become a hot astronomical attraction. Scientists have discovered that it offers one of the best prospects of finding life on another world in our solar system. It will be an extraordinarily taxing project. Apart from the colossal distance the probe will have to travel, it will need huge reserves of fuel to maneuver itself into orbit around Enceladus and then land on the ice-coated surface. And we thought OSIRIS-REx was a challenge. Nevertheless, the prospect of studying the little moon is enticing for astronomers who have discovered that Enceladus, first observed by William Herschel in 1789, possesses geysers that regularly erupt from its surface and spray water, yes, water, into space. Even more astonishing, these plumes contain complex organic compounds, including propane and ethane. A mission should be launched by 2040 with the aim of either landing on the moon or flying through the geysers spraying water and carbon chemicals from its surface into space. Preferably, both goals would be attempted. So once again, patience is required as the ESA world is now set to trigger the expenditure of billions of euros and decades of effort by European astronomers and space engineers to explore and land on this little moon. If the launch does proceed in 2040, it will be 10 more years before the spacecraft reaches its goal. I can't wait, but I guess I have to.